So last night, a friend of mine showed up at my house. I haven't seen him in like a year and a half because he was down south somewhere for whatever reason. He showed up at my house last night with a small bottle of Hennessy. And I said, "What's up, man?" I said, you done lost all your weight." I said, "What happened? You sick?" He said something like that. That's the reason I dropped by, man. I want to holler at you right quick. And we hugged it out, dapped it up, whatever. He popped the cork on the Hennessy. I got 2 shot glasses. We did a couple of shots or whatever, hugged it out. We sat down. I said, "You want to holler at me right quick?" He said, "Yeah, B." So I seen a tear stroll down his face. He said to me, he said, "This is the last time we gonna see each other, man." I said, "So what's up?" He said, "B, I'm just gonna show you." He pulled out 5 bottles of medicine. I picked up 2 of the medicine bottles. I looked at him. I said, "What's this for?" He said, "I got full-blown AIDS, man. I messed with some females down south, man, and they never disclosed any information to me. And I was told later on she got infected on purpose by the guy she slept with, and now she's trying to get revenge and give it to whoever else, because of the way she got it. You understand?" I said, "I feel you."
I don't feel you. I ain't even gonna cap. I don't feel you. I don't want to feel you. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of the lifestyle. I see guys online all the time in the chat, on different panels, having different conversations on social media, celebrating and talking about the different conquests that they've had. And I believe that everybody that's living that type of lifestyle, I don't see nobody that's that lucky. It's impossible. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how they moving. If you slept with a bunch of people and everybody keeps saying that they don't want to put no rubber on and they just gonna take some medicine, I'm not going for that. Bullshit. You can't convince me. You can't sell me on the idea that everybody is doing it the right way and that they protecting themselves and they out here being very, very careful with who their partners are and they're getting tested and all of this stuff. You can't convince me. I know what a loser look like. I see him at the casino sometimes. And the casino, they give you better odds than you have when you going out here and dealing with these people because they saying that one every 75% of people got something in their system or they not curable and all of this stuff. And so, you know what? It's just best to stay out of the mix. I've never made a better decision than that in my life outside of giving my life to Jesus. It's just not worth it. He went down there and started dealing with some chicks in Houston. They all passing it to each other. Houston, Atlanta, all of these places is out of control, and it's a personal choice. It's a personal choice on if you decide that you want to get involved with certain people and dealing with certain people, and if you want to live a certain type of lifestyle. Don't show me no medicine. Let's not dap it up. I don't want to hug. You know what? I feel you, bro. Can't nobody. let me tell you how I am. You can't even show up at my door from me not seeing you in all of this time, and you just pull up. Ain't no phone call, ain't nothing, and I'm just supposed to start kicking it with you because you brought some henny. You got some henny with you, and so now we supposed to have a whole conversation. Nah, dog. No, nope. I'm not with it. I'm not rolling with it. You can't convince me of it. I'm straight. Y'all just need to, honestly, I think that the people that's out here living this raggedy, crazy lifestyle, they need to just be with each other. And the people that's taking care of business and the people that's out here doing what they supposed to do, we just need to stay out of their way and let them procreate with each other, let them be with each other, let them kill off each other. And we just need to stay out of the mix because this is crazy, bro.
He said, "You're not gonna see me no more after I leave out of your apartment." I said, "What, you trying to commit suicide?" He said, "Something like that." I said, "You sound like me a few months ago." He said, "Byron, look, man, what pushed me over the edge was my own family members think I'm disgusting." I said, what you talking about?" I had dinner with my family a few weeks ago, and after I finished eating, they tossed the plates I ate out of and the glasses I drank out of. That right there pushed me over the edge. And I lost 3 beautiful relationships, 3 beautiful women, because I disclosed my information to them.
Bro, you got to give people a choice. And I'm not even going to cap. I mean, I know it sound crazy. Oh, man, you can't be throwing out the dishes. after a person tell you that they got full-blown AIDS. Hell, I can't. Hell, I can't. Shit, I come from the Magic Johnson era when he announced it, he had to retire early because ain't nobody want to play basketball with him. And when he tried to make another run, people started speaking out about it. They tried to shame the people that was speaking out about it. And I was like, I'm an 80s baby. 90s raised me. When I heard that Magic Johnson had HIV, I was like, yep, I ain't tripping off of the fact that don't nobody want to play basketball with him no more. He can do as many Starbucks as he want. He can be undetected as long as he want. He can live a long and fruitful life. He can do whatever he want. But I'm not opposed to the fact that they threw out the dishes because they don't want that on their conscience. Ain't enough bleach in the world to wash it off. We don't know what the hell is going on. You listen. Here's the caveat to this. Y'all are choosing to do this with your own lives. This is nobody else's fault. This is nobody else's responsibility to deal with this except for y'all. If this is the lifestyle that you chose to embrace, that's not nobody else's fault. That's what you chose to get into. And then he like, man, and I had three. How did y'all find three more beautiful loves in your life? Three beautiful loves in my life decided they didn't want to deal with me because I disclosed my. Oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. And because you made bad decisions before, now people shouldn't have to subject themselves to trying to minimize your virus. You got full blown AIDS, bro. You got full blown AIDS. Shit.
What kind of life is that for me to have? I can't be in love no more because I'm infected. My family thinks they gonna get sick just from eating at the same places as I do. I saw my aunt and my uncle throw my plates in the trash and my cups. So be here for what? I said, man, he said, Byron, I'm just gonna, when I leave here, we're gonna hug it out, man. And when I get in the street somewhere, I'm just gonna toss my medicine and let nature just take its place. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. He said, for my family to do that to me, man, right in front of my eyes, he said, I'm tired. I'm tired. And he hugged me, gave me a dap. He said, we won't see each other no more, brother. We won't see each other no more, brother. He wiped his face from tears falling down his eyes and he ran down the stairs. I ain't gonna lie. I cried too. So, y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets and on this TikTok. You know, I done had so many women in my life, I don't even miss sex. That's why I'm so comfortable being alone. I done dated like 200 women. Like 200 women in my lifetime. And I don't miss sex. I be wanting a companion to talk to and go out with, you know, eat dinner, go to a movie, go to Coney Island, hit a casino. That type of stuff I'll do. This sex thing, it ain't safe nowadays. Because people are not going to be honest and tell you what they got or what they have or what they're infected with. You know, that's why I say y'all need to take your time getting to know each other instead of just rushing into a relationship that you're going to rush right back out of because you never took the time to get to know each other.
I think that people should get tested before they get married and that they should marry before they carry. But I know that that's asking for too much. The thing that I say that I advocate for, I know that that's going to be asking for too much. I know that, you know, you saying that out loud and all of that, that's just going to be a bad thing versus being in a space to where you just out here being promiscuous and letting it hang out. That's not going to be conducive for your life. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Tej Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I always like to give people credit where credit is due in order to make sure, you know, regardless of whether I agree or not, that they get their credit because it's the right thing to do. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later.